everyday makeup tutorial. Well, it's hardly a tutorial because this camera is really bad quality, but go watch the video before and you'll know why. And sorry, that was a truck just going past. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you want to see how I wear my makeup pretty much every day when I'm not wearing colour, then keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I do is I take this Photo Ready color correcting primer and put this all over my face. And then I've been taking the Avon Flawless Foundation, Ideal Flawless Invisible Coverage Foundation. I don't really like this formula right here, but I'm yet to go find another foundation that I want to buy. I'm either going to buy the Wake Me Up Rimmel London one, or the Fit Me foundation that I was using before. So what I do is I just put 2 pumps of this on my hand, and then I take the e.l.f. stipple brush. I'm sorry, it's dirty, I need to clean them. And I just put this all over my face. The foundation, I take a concealer, so I'm just going to use the Fit Me concealer. I'm running out of this, but I really like it, and I'm just going to put this under the eyes just to hide all the dark circles and on blemishes. And I'm just going to use my finger and rub this in. What I do as well is I do the inner corner, because I feel like a lot of people's darkness actually shows up in the inner corner. So after I do that, I do the finishing like translucent powder, and I just grab my powder brush, which is over here, and just put this one from CC UK. I don't really like it, but it works, and like it's kind of silky, so I really like that. I just I don't know. It doesn't give me any breakouts though, so I like that. I also like to put this under my eyes just to set the concealer under my eyes. I probably should get a smaller brush, but I don't care. Next, I do my brows, and I use a brow brush, which I don't know if it's here. Oh god, I'm sorry. There it is. Okay, so I use the Wet n Wild powder, and sometimes I use Revlon brow kit that I have, but I'm going to use the brow powder today. And this just has a really blonde, like it has your 3 eyeshadows, and then it's got brow powders as well, so I'm just going to... I'm sort of winging this because my mirror is at home, so I'm kind of scatterbrained. I'm really sorry for the scatterbrained video. So I just fill in my brows. I'm sorry if these are uneven. That kind of looks cool. And then I take my Revlon brow kit that I was just talking about, and I use the Revlon brow gel. And this just makes your brows look way more natural than if you were just to like colour them in or anything. Okay, so I left my primer. I just realized that I don't have a primer, so I'm going to try use this as a primer. I wouldn't recommend doing this. I usually use the NYX eyeshadow base and skin, but I'm just going to grab a dot and just put this on my eyelids. Like, it's a face primer, so it should do the trick, but I'm really sorry. I don't actually use this. I thought I actually packed it because I packed a pack of like my everyday makeup so I could do this video, but I must have forgotten it, or it dropped somewhere, which I hope it didn't. Okay, so for my eyes, I either go smoky browns for my everyday neutral. So I've already used this in quite a lot of videos, so I'm not going to use that. But I actually have been using the MAC Creamy Bisque Shadow, which is just this one here. And I got this for $25 from a makeup sale. And probably the best buy I've ever purchased in makeup wise, because I absolutely love this colour. So what I do, and it's going to sound really boring, but I wear this by itself. So I'm just going to use this fluffy brush, which is just from Revlon, and I got this for $5. It's an eyeshadow contour brush, and what I do is I just put this, where's my mirror? This video is terrible, I'm sorry. So what I do is I just put this all over my lid, and what it does is it just highlights your eyes and it makes you look like you're wearing pretty much barely them makeup. So I really love it. And this is the eyeshadow up close. And then I'm going to apply a mascara. I use the Feather Lash L'Oreal one for my everyday one, or I use the Maybelline Colossal. I usually like Maybelline mascaras, but this one is actually really amazing and I really love it. And it's been featured in one of my favorites videos. I think it was like my January favorites video, so I've been loving it since January, which I probably should check it out by now, but I have another one, so I'm not bothered. That is the eyes pretty much done. And then I grab a bronzer, and I have this somewhere. I know I've seen it. Oh, there it is. So I grab a bronzer, and it's just this one here in Salsa Sun. And I grab a big fluffy Revlon brush, which is just this one right here. And I just swirl this around and then kind of put it all over my cheeks. And I also put this all over my face, but I focus mainly on the cheeks and the throat area. And the reason that I put this all over and I'm not worried is that this isn't actually as dark as I hoped it would be. So it basically just gives me a tan. And then I get a blush, which I either use this one here, which is in Pinch or Pink, or I use the plush, Plum Plush one, I think it is, so I use that. I'm just going to use the same brush because I don't know where my angled blush brush is, so I don't really like going on the apples of my cheek, but today I feel like kind of doing a bit different. I don't know, I always change up my makeup, so I'm not one who wears like a lot of like the same stuff, but if I was, this is actually what I wear. Look is so minimal. I actually can wear bright lips or plain lips, and I choose to wear bright lips most of the time, but I'm going to be wearing the MAC lipstick. It's a glaze one, and it's in the color Hue, I think it is, yeah, Hue. And I'm just going to apply this. So that was my everyday makeup that I wear pretty much all the time if I'm not wearing something colourful. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not much of a video, but if you watch my previous video, one back from this one, you'll know that there is a reason why, and that is why I've got this background and everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video anyway. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and also don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys